We have a community that comes from Lebanon and Palestine and from all over the Arab world. If America wants to know how it's doing, what its standing is in the Middle East, Arab Americans can tell them that we're not doing well and need to change course. We'll talk about the general issues that face all Americans, but we'll talk about them with a unique perspective and a heightened sensitivity that we have to those issues that I think make us a community worth watching in this election.
I think that the success of this conference is having people from 20 different states gathering and talking with each other.
The Arab American Institute is one of the best organizations I've ever had any association with, in terms of getting the people involved in the political process, teaching them what their rights and their responsibilities are as voters, as citizens in the United States. And it's nonpartisan. You don't have to be a Republican or a Democrat. You can be anything you want to be. But if you don't vote, you don't count. We're trying to teach them how to get involved in the political process.
We have a lot to say. We have a lot to say about making America stronger, about making America better, about making America true to its values, about keeping America open, but at the same time making it secure.
I did an event in Cleveland a couple years ago. It was a Get Out the Vote rally. A reporter came up to me and he said, "Do you do this because your people come from countries where people don't vote?" And I said, "No, we do it because our people came to a country where people don't vote." Great, if they gave you the vote in Syria, everybody'd vote. They gave you the vote in any Arab country in a free democratic election, everybody'd vote. But the fact is, here you have the opportunity to do it. Most Americans do not do it. And so because of that, the opportunities for any group that gets involved are enormous. You have to take advantage of it. That's what our institute does.
It is unique. There aren't many Arab Americans in politics in the country in general, certainly not at the level of Congress or United States Senate. And I learned early on that you've got to pay attention and focus on the ways in which our community can bring a different perspective and different values to the issues you're going to be asked to deal with every single day. You really can't let up.
Conference sessions offered advice to those interested in making a difference in their communities.
So it matters who's in the decision-making room. It matters who has power. And my question is, why don't you have more power? Should you?
Yes.
You better believe it. So what we're talking about is, what are the major things that need to get done? You need to recruit volunteers. You need to do some research. You need to be able to raise some money.
Participants heard directly from many of the presidential candidates. Democratic candidate Dennis Kucinich spoke at the conference, and Hillary Clinton, John Edwards, and Barack Obama addressed the conference via video messages.
I think that Arab American candidates are one of the most exciting parts of our work. I mean, we really do encourage it.
I feel as though I'm running as an American candidate. I am Arab American, first generation. My family did start immigrating here about 100 years ago. But it is important to keep that focus, that we are Americans, to focus on issues in an objective manner that help all of America.
What I think will be amazing is that Arab Americans will walk away from this weekend with context they didn't have before, ideas they didn't have before, skills that they didn't have before. So I think that the candidates are nice. But with all due respect, this is really a success for the community.